The secret to winning your fantasy basketball league this season is not about who you pick in the first round. It's about the value that you get in the later rounds by picking up sleepers. In this episode, we're gonna run down a massive list of players that you need to target in your fantasy basketball draft. We believe every NBA fan should play fantasy basketball. The first player I want to talk about is Brandon Miller. He's a guy that I've been watching over the years, but he could never quite get healthy. This might be the year that he actually pushes through. Before his injury last year, he was a top 45 player, and he was firing off 9 to 10 three-pointers per game. When healthy, Brandon Miller has top 40 upside. The next player on this list might be my favorite late round player to target. I'm talking about from the Detroit Pistons, Ausar Thompson. So we always talk about Amin Thompson, but people sleep on Ausar. He's going undrafted in some spaces, and now people are catching on. At the time of recording this, his ADP is at about 100, but he's being drafted in the 60s and 70s by fantasy basketball experts. He played 26 to 28 minutes per game at the end of last season, and he has top 60 fantasy potential if his role continues to grow and he can get up to 30 minutes per night. I am drafting Ausar Thompson everywhere. If you're new around here, I'm Robin Marks. I used to work for NBC Sports Roto World and Hashtag Basketball. Now I work for you. The next player is Collin Sexton from the Charlotte Hornets. Collin Sexton is a player that you've likely picked up off of the waiver wire, and you consider him hot dog water with the bratwurst residue, stinking up the joint. But he's in a brand new environment, and you know one thing about the Charlotte Hornets that you can almost guarantee is that LaMelo Ball will miss time. Last season, Collin Sexton finished as a borderline top 100 player. Over the last 2 seasons, he's averaged 48% field goal percentage and 40% three-point percentage. I think Collin Sexton will have standalone value, but if we get one of those injuries, we could see his value skyrocket. The next player is an oldie but goodie who's found himself in a brand new environment. From the Atlanta Hawks, Kristaps Porzingis. Now I know what you're thinking. Kristaps Porzingis, he's not a sleeper, like you can get him early. Stop it. I'm talking about this guy who is being undervalued right now, so pay attention. The original unicorn is falling to about pick 80, but hasn't finished lower than 48 since his rookie year. He produced 19.5 points per game, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1.5 blocks per game last season. He's going to be a key component to this new look Hawks, and I could see him having top 40 upside. Another player with a brand new home from the LA Clippers, John Collins. John Collins was top 45 before his injury last season. He is currently being drafted around pick 100. The Clippers are the oldest team in the NBA, so if they have some critical injuries, we could see Collins take the top off, boobies is out, hair blowing in the frickin' wind. Let's just hope Anthony Edwards doesn't dunk on him again and give him a concussion. That was low. Next up, from the Memphis Grizzlies, Santi Aldama. Jaren Jackson Jr. is banged up, so he won't start the season. Santi Aldama has a clear runway to value. His ADP is currently 130 to 140, but I would reach a little bit for him. In 25 plus minutes per game, he averaged 15 points a game, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2.5 threes. Another big man I'm interested in. Alex Sarr from the Washington Wizards. Alex Sarr averaged more than 2 blocks per 36 minutes as a rookie. He struggled with shooting efficiency, but he'll benefit from having the veteran additions. Next up, from the Indiana Pacers, TJ McConnell. I don't give a shih tzu puppy. If he's available on my draft board in those later rounds, I'm gonna grab him. I know we've been talking about Nembhard. I know we've been talking about Ben Mathurin due to the Tyrese Halliburton injury. But there's not enough buzz around my man TJ McConnell. Wait, real quick. I want to make sure you know that we are giving away a $100 Amazon gift card. We're giving away a bunch of rookie cards, including an Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, Tyrese Maxey, and we're also giving away a graded PSA Cade Cunningham rookie card. All you have to do to enter is visit BelieveInFantasy.com. That will also get you access to our free Discord as well as our free newsletter. But do it after the video. TJ averaged 9.1 points per game, 4.4 assists, 1.1 steals, and 18 minutes per game last season. In his 26 games with over 20 minutes, he averaged 11.9 points, 5.4 assists, 1.4 steals. For his career, he shoots 51.6% from the field. Let that sink in. If your man gets 25 or even 30 minutes a game, can you imagine the potential that we could see for TJ McConnell? And don't forget what he did in the finals. He was an absolute dog. Some of these players might not be available, so check out this video so you can see some more sleepers.